we went to observe the largest hole on the surface of Earth produced, well, not the largest hole, but the best preserved hole on the surface of planet Earth, made by collision of a rock falling out of the sky and smacking the surface of the planet. But there are other processes that produce holes on the surface of planet Earth. And another one of these, of course, is volcanoes. Under certain volcanic conditions, when the eruption is very violent and pressure is released from inside of the Earth, large holes are carved by the eruption. We can call them craters or calderas. There's various styles of volcanic features, but volcanoes are one of the other mechanisms that produces holes on the surface of planet Earth. As I mentioned previously in discussing the landscape of eastern Washington, Mars is a remote locality, expensive to get to, life-threatening, very technically challenging for flybys of satellites, for landers and rovers to go down onto the surface, and more so even for sample retrieval, which I know NASA would love to do. It would love to put a probe down on the surface of Mars, grab some rock or some soil, and then, like we did in the Apollo missions to the moon, blast back off of the surface of Mars and return to planet Earth. We haven't yet had any sample return from Mars, but one of the things we can do at very reasonable cost and at much less hazard, we can go to places on Earth that are like the surface of Mars. So in 2012, I led the field trip to northern Arizona with the intent to go look at both volcanic craters and a meteorite impact crater